Alright, hello and welcome everybody to episode 5 of Wasteland 2. We have cleared out the problems with the irrigation system here, and now it's time to find out who's going to be the next mayor of Highpool. Looking at this screen, it seems like there might be some more fun stuff to play around with down here later, but let's go hear the vote.
Okay, let's hold the vote. All those who want Sean Bergen to be mayor, say aye. Right. Now all those who want Kate Preston to be mayor, say aye. Seems pretty conclusive to me. Kate Preston is our new mayor.
Thank you, everyone. I promise to do my best. If anyone wants to see me, I'll be in the mayor's office. Thanks again. Let's get to work.
Alright, well that's a good result. Kate Preston is mayor, we now have allies in Highpool, and it looks like they're going to open up a shortcut that will get us to the beginning of the map, so that'll be handy. I spend a little time looking around here, but I don't actually find anything too useful, so I'm probably going to skip, or just, skip some of this footage, which isn't particularly interesting. Okay, now that this thing has power and we've fixed the irrigation system, let's install the repeater. That's what we came here for in the first place. And yeah, it's not too difficult for us to do.
Echo, this is Ranger Command. Are you reading me? Roger, Echo 1. We just received the Highpool relay signal. Looks like everything's hooked up correctly. We should be...
The gift I want to pass on to you, the weak, the downtrodden, the persecuted and enslaved. Come to the new Citadel, join our brotherhood. And you too will wear the armor of the evolved. You too will be immortal, invulnerable, untouched by disease or age for all time. You will be a perfect being, ready to lead the world into a golden future of light, beauty.
God's mercy is in the bullets of our guns, brothers and sisters. It is in the tips of our bayonets. It is in the death of every sinner who is too blind to turn to the light. Every time we end a life in this God-forsaken world, we end misery and bring peace. So I say unto you, friends, praise the Lord.
Damn it, Woodson! I did not want that to go out over the air. Sorry about that, Echo 1. Good job. You're halfway there. Please proceed to Ag Center ASAP. We're still getting SOS calls from that location. Again, deal with the emergency first. The radio tower second. Copy? Roger, Echo 1. Ranger Command out. Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Echo 1, I'm happy to say several members of your team have earned field promotions. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Okay, that's some good experience for us. So we get all of 4 of the main party members a level. Stitches is going to get a level in Smartass and Bladed. Yarn will get Kissass and Demolition. Specs will get another level in Weaponsmithing, and Hound will get a level in Perception.
I ain't ready to place all my hope and trust in the Rangers just yet. But I sure do thank you for helping the town with the water. Now, if you'd only finish those wreckers, we might just be ready to kiss and make up. You're taking steps in the right direction, Rangers. Keep going. Take care of the wreckers' stronghold, and we'll feel a lot safer.
Alright, here's the shortcut. This door was locked before, but now it lets us get back to the beginning of the area. Let's look around a bit more, actually. So you may recall that there were some mines over here that we had trouble with before, but right now we're not in any time crunch, so we can tinker with these mines to get some more experience. Angela gets a level and we give her a level in Hardass. We're actually trying to build up those speech skills a little bit because they actually seem to be pretty useful.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Echo 1, your recent progress merits a field promotion for one of your team. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Here we discover that even when I'm trying really hard, it's pretty easy to miss mines when there's a lot of them, and the poor chicken paid the price. There's not much else here, unfortunately, so we'll skip to the next important thing that happens. This is kind of nice. We actually find a second shop in the area, which is going to be extra handy after something that happens a little bit later. What we'll do for now is we'll buy some ammo and supplies, and we'll sell some junk again, because we did collect a bit more. Now we get a new lucky chicken. I spent some time looking around, but I really can't find this guy that, or woman or whoever that Alexei is talking about, this soulmate person. That's despite trying pretty hard.
I ain't ready to place all my hope and trust in the Rangers just yet.
Actually, if you look here, you can see me typing in Alexei's name into the text box with one of the characters we can talk with.
You're taking
and
steps
unfortunately,
in the right
he just
direction,
doesn't.
Rangers.
I tried this with a bunch of different characters, and I didn't get any good results out of it.
Stronghold.
Good to see you again, Rangers. Can't thank you enough for everything you've done. Without you helping me solve all those crises, everybody would have voted in Bergen for mayor. And we'd all be under the thumb of the Red Scorpions by now. Not to mention under about 30 feet of water. Everyone's views on the Rangers is really turning around. I even got a few folks to gather some supplies to send you off with. Now, what can I do for you? One last thing. Bergen had that poor Vulture's Cry locked up for no good reason. If you Rangers want to take her into custody, she's yours. Here's the cell key. Bergen's good at his job, but he doesn't have what it takes to make a good mayor. He's got no diplomacy. People kind of hate him as soon as they meet him. And he's so twisted up about the Rangers that he wants us to start asking the Red Scorpions for protection instead. I can't let that happen. Those guys are gangsters, plain and simple. Strange as it seems, I am. And all thanks to you. Thanks to you, we've got plenty. Enough to keep our irrigation system running, keep the topsoil healthy, and lots of surplus to sell. We're in good shape. You saved it, Rangers. If the irrigation system had burst and flooded our fields, it would have all washed away. Those hooligans will have no place in this town from now on. They did nothing to help. Our gate will be closed to them. Dunno. No clue. So long, Rangers. Come back again anytime. Good to see you again, Rangers. Good to see you again, Rangers.
installing that motor was a mistake. I guess I talked with this guy last time or a time and a half before, and he said that that's why it's off to the side. I didn't realize this thing wouldn't have an off switch, so I fixed it without thinking. Now we can't use the shop anymore. Thankfully, we found the other one, so it doesn't appear that there's any way to turn this thing back off, oddly enough.
You're as honorable as we say. Let's go.
Alright, we finally got another party member. Vulture's Cry is, well, she's going to stick with us for a little bit until we find somebody better, basically. Surprisingly, Vulture's Cry appears to only be good with sniper rifles. I'll go buy one from the shop and then we can get out of here.
This is Kate Preston, your new mayor. I just wanted to say that, thanks to the Desert Rangers, it looks like the reservoir will be up and running again sooner rather than later. Highpool has had its differences with Ranger Citadel in the past. Their actions today not only saved us, but very possibly the lives of many others in the Waste who rely on our water. For that reason, I would like to say clearly that from here on, Highpool will always rely on the protection of the Desert Rangers, and will not consider offers of protection from other parties. Thank you.
Alright, finally reaching the overworld map. Let's head south first and take out the wreckers. That'll make sure that Highpool stays safe for the foreseeable future. Alright, you can see I'm proceeding a bit slowly here. I'm not really sure, or at least I wasn't at the time, what we were going to end up fighting here. How many different encounters. It turns out to be one big encounter, but it's not actually that bad.
Wearing tin hats in the desert. No wonder their brains are fried.
As you can see, there's quite a few of these guys for us to deal with, but it seems like it's going to be manageable.
Do they really think weighing themselves down with all that crap is helping? I can handle this myself. What fool gets in a fight with someone whose last name is Death?
Oof, Vulture's Cry has really bad luck or something because she is getting shot repeatedly. She's really badly injured and she doesn't have a lot of HP, so we're going to have to be a lot more careful with her for the rest of this combat. Here we found another skill point statue. I guess we gotta keep an eye out for these because they're not as rare as I was expecting. Usually those kinds of things are, you know, there's 1 or 2 or 3 of them in the whole game, but we've already found 3 and we're basically nowhere in the game so far.
This is where they arrested you. The owner betrayed you.
Again, Rangers. Hey there, Rangers. Good to see you. How can I help you? Oh, that's great news. You're the best, Rangers. You're the reason Highpool is still here. You deserve some serious things, but all I can give you is a little reward. I bet it'll be handy in your line of work. So long, Rangers. Come back again anytime.
Alright, here we are back at Highpool. We get a bit more reward and a bit more stability for Highpool. The AG Center already told us on the radio that we're too late, so it kind of made sense to try to do this before we went there. Alright, it was actually fairly easy to reach the AG Center from Highpool, so in we go.
The growth. It's out of control. This is unnatural. Nature has been perverted. Don't touch
Fuck
her.
you, Rangers.
Any movement could kill her.
What the fuck was the point of showing up now? Ag Center is destroyed, the cure is lost, and I'm about to be eaten by a fucking tree. Huh. Well, you might as well have stayed home. We've gone from distressed to deceased, thanks to you slow assholes. Everybody's dead. Matt, Rose, all of them. And I'm next. Matt built a great thing here. I know you Rangers think you're guardians of the future, but we were the ones that were gonna keep everybody from starving. Now it's ruined. It's going to be a hungry future. We found a cure, but too late. Way too late. Matt was too far gone by then. Everybody was. Rose tried to take a canister of the serum to the nutrient reservoir tanks in the east greenhouse so we could feed it to the plants and stop their growth, but she didn't make it. A bunch of the pod people blew her to pieces, and now the whole area is completely unreachable. Rose was our best researcher and my mentor. Helped me come up with a cure that stopped the plant mutations from spreading. But she got killed before she could distribute it. What a waste. No, poor bastard got hit by shrapnel from one of those exploding pods, and now he's dead. Maybe if Dr. Larson hadn't disappeared, we could have saved him, but we're too late with the cure. As if the rest of it wasn't enough, the plants also started to explode. Get too close to one of those red pods and bam! You're torn up by shrapnel. And worse, if you're not treated, the fungal spores start growing in your body until you turn into one of those pod people. Oh, none of you have been hit, I hope. Oh, I suppose that's a good thing. A little karma wouldn't have been so bad, though. Find that serum, and you won't have to worry about it. I don't know how it works. Somehow the infection gets into their nervous systems, changes their physiology, and makes them lash out at any uncontaminated people around them. He was a godsend, is what he was. Not only was he a fine general practitioner and surgeon, he was doing great work in the field of fungal biology. He'd really expanded our areas of research. Now he's gone. We didn't see him again after the madness started. I suppose he's dead somewhere like all the others. No, stay back. The vines twitch if you hit them. Cut them and they'll crush me like an egg. Just leave me. Find the serum Rose and I made. Ag Center is lost. You might be able to save our outlying areas that got infected. And yourselves if you get blasted by an exploding pod. Go on. Go. Find the canister of serum. Kill these damn plants. God, it's contracting again. My ribs.
Alright, we've got giant plants, giant bugs, and stories of pod people here. Plus deadly fungus things that explode and are supposedly lethal. So we're gonna have to be really careful here. So that none of our people gets this fungus in them and ends up dying. We're gonna move slowly and carefully and, fight things as few at a time as possible. Okay, combat time. It's going to turn out that these bugs are actually not so bad.
Watch it. Looks like the pods are triggered by sudden movement. Fight with someone who's fascinated to death.
Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Echo 1, I believe a field promotion is in order for one of your team. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
With a new level, we'll give Yarn another level of shotgun skill. Now these are those little pods with the fungal shrapnel. We're going to have to take these things out at range and avoid being hit by them as well as possible. They are, as I mentioned earlier and as the character mentioned, they are very dangerous and they're supposedly lethal. So let's try to avoid getting hit by them. Okay, this fight, we're going to end up, as you can see, we're fighting these killer rabbits, Monty Python style. There's also going to be a couple of pod people that show up in this fight. It's worth noting that the rabbits have very high dodge skill. We're going to have a lot of trouble hitting them, but unfortunately they don't have too many hit points. So it's just a question of wailing at them until they actually fall down. Alright, good to know. The pod people are really bad news. They explode when they go down, so we need to prioritize taking them out without anybody around them, and moving people away if possible. That's actually hard to do in a turn-based system like this, especially when we're not much faster than the enemies, so we'll have to see what we can do.
Copy, Echo 1. This is Ranger Command. Go ahead. Over. Echo 1, your recent progress merits a field promotion for one of your team. Congratulations, Echo 1. You've done well.
Alright, Stitch's level's up here. We're going to give her a level of Field Medic and Surgeon, just so that she can do a little bit better with the supplies she has on hand. Alright, let's close out this episode. We're going to have some more combat next time as we continue to search the AG Center. We really need to find that serum and clear out as much of the bad stuff as we can. Now, hopefully we'll find maybe a survivor or two, but who knows. It does look pretty bad here. We've got another group of enemies that we'll take on next, and yeah. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next week with some more Wasteland 2.